Oh, I made it. Hopefully someone will come in here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the G Time. Johnny Asked Me Anything stream where I messed up and I had another one scheduled. And then, so I decided just to go live. Hey, Radical Mr. Bones. Yay, we made it. I scheduled the video for my phone, and then I went to my computer to do it. And then you know, and that there was a communication issue between the two. Do I sound okay? Sound wise and everything? Let's see, it looks all right. How are we doing here? Ask me any question, guys. Today is a great day because I finally came up with the name of the book I'm writing. It's like using the technology that broke us to fix us. And the name of the book is going to be From Sheeple to Eagle, Your Internal Migration Home from the Gregorian Calendar. And that's going to be the name of the book. It'll be all, I've written the book, if you go back on my website, on YouTube, like 20, 30 times. But this time it's going to be nice and precise and clean. So it'll be good. We got name. What is a word slave? People ask me this when I use the word, and I can never. Well, I would go. A word slave is like, look at all the magic lines from the sky. All right, those are people on the Gregorian calendar, and it's totally an accident because what happened is that no species has ever processed the world with words before, and so we are seeing like glasses before an actual object. And like when you read, you hear the words that you're reading in your ears, but no one's in the room. And so there's a sensory imbalance that is when we're kids, that what happens in word slaving is that the heads are not as important as the institution that the language is fed into the heads. And so the institution are right now overruling the heads, and that's why the name of the book is going to be Sheeple to Eagle. And alphabetic technology is a wonderful thing. It's just that we're born at a time when we need to make an adjustment in the physics of inheritance. And so, yeah, a word slave is somebody on the Gregorian calendar that, Galileo, he didn't have computer science. So he couldn't go, well, we use the physics of inheritance and, where did computers come from? That you put like, our spawns and what we make under us instead of on top of us. And that's a word slave. I hope that was, it's like, over time, all the nomenclature evolves. And so like the Gregorian calendar sheeple, those are the word slaves. And we're coming home. That's why I'm counting down to the solstice. I mean, the equinox. And that, it's on the September 23rd. And so that's, by then I want the book published and doing it. And then we get a full run to next year. So that's the game. I've been here before. Oh, I love you too, Joey. Thank you, man. How do you think we could break the death march cycle? That's what the book is for. I've attacked this, I've hacked this so many times, but I'm going to give the book away digitally for free. It'll be the sheeple to eagles, so that, we're all eggs of the eagle, and we get the same, primal rights as a tree, as a dog, as a cat. We all got the same parts as a dog, cat, rat, but we don't think like that. Well, I made it back. And so I'll be your internal guide to the, back home to this physical world we're from. And it's a one-time trip. I've never felt so confident. And so, yeah, the book will be free digitally, but for a short time, for $66, I like the numbers. I'll do a signed copy, and it'll be done and hopefully and published and everything on the equinox. That's my goal, is to have it all together enough so that, and I'm writing it to a pregnant mother, because our logic is so fragile. It's like the scent of a flower. When the scent is gone, it's gone forever. And and another analogy is that hey, when children become adults, they become rotten fruit, and we are proof. And so that is why that the dichotomy of the logic. I mean, people thinking with words first landed here in 1492, and they're unaware. I mean, we're just ignorant about the fact that we have a processor in our head that has never been there before in any other species. And so that's that we all have the same parts as a dog, a cat, a rat. You don't think like that, but I'm here to take you back. Where we at now here? Love you guys. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, hi. That's gonna be a fun ride. PA to Cali. Oh, you're gonna jump on the same trail and end up in what is that? Oh, where they have the because that was like the first cross country trip, and they ended up at there's a boardwalk out there. I forgot the name of it. That's there. There's a PA guy here. Right on, right on. Hey, right on, right on. Hey, you want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Up, up, up. Come here. Good girl. Somebody wants some attention. Hey, we get down here a bit. There you go. Hi. Now you got the woo beam. Can I get a woo woo? Woo 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 beam. Hello, Enoch. Oh, Pierre got here. Yeah, ask me anything. I got this thing on battery, so and I'm out in the woods. A little bit. There we go. I know. Tickle, tickle. You had nice ears. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. This is a good girl. Do you live in the woods? Well, yeah. I mean, right. I mean, I live. Well, I live on the earth. I could be anywhere I want. And it's the people that are in the little boxes on the grid that are homeless because they, did you see yourself right there? Can I get a woo woo? That, that we're not, that everybody is going to come back. If you look at, before 1492, who owned the land? Well, we were back then, the natives were one with the earth, and the earth owned it, the universe owned it. And so we have, that's part of the alphabetic technology processor that took us over. But our internal purity, this logic is all that matters. I've been like, I don't want to woo woo. Can I get a woo woo? Woo woo. Come here, woo woo. Come here, woo woo. Woo woo. I love you, baby. I know. Oh, Blossom's raising her. This says only like 7 months, and he has. Does Blossom get along with her? And yes, absolutely. Blossom, I never thought a 14-year-old Saint Bernard would turn into a mommy. She's never been a mommy before. And so yeah, no, Blossom has been wonderful. Oh, you're welcome. A whole nother year of life. Hello, Johnny. Can you say hi to a friend of mine? His name is Ride Gather. Hey, Ryder Gather. Garther. I got that right. Ryder Gather. Hello, girl. Oh, Jenny. Oh, Jenny is, all of the critters. Jenny's with her dad, where I was taking care of her, basically. And then Jenny was a mule for everybody. What happened to Jenny? And Jenny was a mule, and she's back with her dad. When has Woombi entered? Oh, when has Woombi entered my life? Uh, Woombi just showed up here, and you know what? She's never had a leash on, but when you go into town, if I go into town and get supplies or stuff, she walks perfectly as if she has one, and she's only, like I said, 7 months old. She just went through her first heat, and it was kind of like that was the only way I knew her age, and so she just pretty much showed up. There was a guy that's around here, and he had she's like, here, there's dogs here. They dropped them all at the end of the road. And so I go, okay. And so she's never had a leash on. She's free to leave. And in fact, the first 2 weeks of her existence, so I just she trusted the 4-leggers. She didn't trust no 2-leggers. Hey, good to see you too, man. Good to see you, Tim. Did you always have the views you did regarding G time? It's all a discovery. It was all a discovery. I came in when I was a little kid. The first thing that ABC processor said in my head. See that the question is, did you always have the views you did regarding G time? If not, how did you come into this way of thinking? When I was a child, the first thing that the ABC processor said was, "You're smarter than them dogs," and I go, me family," and so ever since then, I've been studying the child adult logic dichotomy, and it's been my dad told me, he goes, "Son, you're from California, the last freedom. Only someone from California, you want to go? Only someone from California is going to save our species." I should probably go up at her spot. And I said, "You want to see her go to the spot?" Wait, I want to. Hey, Woomy, come on. That was the queen spot. And so, how do you get my views? And my dad said, "Only someone from California is going to save our species because it's the last freedom, and no